I'm Lee.
And I'm Nick.
And we are the Lodge Guys. Last year we bought an old decorator's van and converted it into a camper van.
Join us now on this series by clicking the subscribe button below and follow us on our latest adventure where we set sail from Dover and head into Europe for the summer.
Welcome to a new day in the Dordogne region of the south of France. If you saw our day yesterday, you will have seen that it was absolutely baking hot. It took a while for the van to cool down last night, but once we got off to sleep, we had a pretty good night's sleep. Nick keeps turning the light on during the night because he thinks he's got like a beetle on him or an ant on him or something like that, but I don't think there is any now. I can't see any on the van, so in fact, I might be able to see one there, but I'll get that in a moment. So we are gonna, actually, first of all, we had this stay at this French Passion, the shop there, which we bought some goods from, and people staying here at the side of us, and then during the night, or very late at night, a couple more people turned up there. As we said before, the French Passions, you're not obliged to buy something, but it's obviously customary to go and have a look in the shop and, you know, give them something for staying here. So yesterday we bought wine, some walnut cake, which seems to be a local thing here, and some tomato mascarpone sauce, which we need to get some pasta from. So today we are going to head just down the road. We're moving sites. We could stay here another night, but we passed a camping car park just down the road, and it's just so much convenient. These camping car parks are fabulous. Like, I think it's about €13 or something for the night. We can plug the electric in, we can get some more water, we can empty any waste, and it just gives you peace of mind that we're not going to run the batteries out with the fan on all the time because it's so warm here. Today thankfully has cooled down a bit, so we're going to move to these camping car parks first of all, and then we're going to head into town and explore. So that's been our view from this site. Last night the Chateau was all lit up when it was all dark, and it was just a lovely sight. So the road to the Chateau and the village is just on there. We went on the scooters yesterday, you may have seen, and it took us about 15 minutes if that, but we did see some people walking along as well, so it's pretty easy to walk onto town. And here we are, just down the road. If this person kindly moves out of the way so we can get out.
It's a stupid place to park.
Blockaded in the place. And there we are for the night. Nice little spot. Taylor's twin there. Looks like a nice site. Literally just down the road from the French Passion where we stayed last night. And just down the right hand side, oh no, sorry, it's just down there is canoe rentals. So we're going to go and check it out. Here, the canoes are closed. Right, as far as we can tell, it doesn't open for another hour, 12:30 till 5:30, so we'll have to come back. And it looks like the Dordogne has a right rip tide to it, look at that. A right current. So you'll definitely go fast in that. So until that opens, we'll go into town, get a café au lait and go to the Chateau. So, café au lait and a chat. Oh. So we're taking Madge and Matteo, the scooters, down into town, and it's just started raining. Unfortunately. Yesterday was beautiful and today's going to be a little bit stormy.
Right, so we have a Café Garamond Maison, which is should have been an espresso, but we changed it to a Café au lait with lots of miniature desserts, and they must say they look divine.
Oh my goodness.
He's making noises.
A chocolate lava cake. It's warm.
Nice.
The best I've ever tried.
It's chocolate though, so I'm not gonna.
Gorgeous.
I'm not
See
gonna
what you
think that. Is it warm?
Yeah, it's warm in the middle and gooey.
It's not bad.
Verdict on breakfast.
That was the best breakfast I've ever had. That chocolate thing was actually not bad. I was expecting it to taste like a brownie, but it wasn't as... Brownies have a weird taste, you know what I mean? And that wasn't. That was like a chocolate sponge, but soggy as hell.
The gooey chocolate inside was just out of this world.
The strawberries with the custard.
They were all nice to fair. I liked it all.
We now have to walk right up there.
12 minutes.
We're going to see the beauty in the beast. He's got Belle hidden up there.
Looks like his castle, yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to go and rescue Belle. So I'm just going to ask the waiter for l'addition s'il vous plaît, which means can I have the bill please? And then we're going to pay and go. Frig's sakes, you're not coming anymore. It's just shouted, l'addition please. How embarrassing. Just paid €17 for that, 2 coffees and a couple of desserts each, which is not bad. It's a little bit pricey, but there we go. Right, you ready?
L'addition, please, come on.
L'addition please, yeah. Bye Marge, bye Matteo, we'll be back for you later. So here's where you can get a boat that's like a touring boat that goes up and down the river. We may do that later. You can also get canoes from this side, and then there's canoes from the other side where we're parked. Which is actually a lot further down the stream, to be fair, because we've just sort of cycled up here. Lee's just on the phone to his parents, and then we're going to go and rescue Belle. She's up there shouting us, you can see it right at the top in that window.
What a beautiful entrance to this little town village. We'll get some more info about the chateau when we get up there, but as far as I remember when I was reading, it's from the 12th century. But we will get some more info when we get up, so we're going to, I believe, walk up here and make our way up. We were recommended this place, La Petite Tunnel, by the owner of the French Passion where we parked last night, but we came here and it was absolutely rammed, it was full, so obviously a very popular place. This way to the chateau. Oh wow, look at these streets.
Oh my god.
Chateau.
Stacey. She'll be
Our friend Stacey.
Look at this pathway, Peter.
Would love it. Do we need a catapult for anything?
Maybe for ants, but we haven't seen them today, have we?
No.
Touch wood.
Imagine that being your home and that being your little terrace area to have coffee on a morning.
That is probably worth a couple of million,
Yeah.
given where we are. So, Beynac-et-Cazenac. Beynac-et-Cazenac is dubbed as one of the most picturesque villages in the whole of France. And walking up just this tiny little street here, you can really see why. We've not even got to the top yet.
So I said this when we were in Eze, because it reminds me of Eze, so I'm going to say it again. It reminds me of something from Game of Thrones. You can just imagine like Cersei coming down this street, like people throwing things at her. And
Whereas all I can hear is Belle singing.
is that what she's at?
Yeah, whatever.
These little, your door to your house and your window. Come and look at this view, and we're only nowhere near halfway up, look at that.
Oh my god.
And there's the Dordogne River.
I did read yesterday that, I'm just catching my breath, that it's very, very famous for artists to come here and paint things, and it's one of the most painted and pictured place in the whole of France, and I can see why.
There's a few films that have been filmed here. The only one I recognised was Chocolat, or was it Hotel Chocolat or something like that? I've not seen it, but that was filmed here.
Historical information. So the Dordogne used to be the separator between English and French territory, and it's also known as the 100-Year War, where there was battles between the English and French as to who controlled which region. The castles on the other side, Chateau, Castle Nord, used to be owned by and controlled by the English, and then this one was controlled by the French. So if you want to sort of a little bit more information about the 100-Year War, have a look on Wikipedia.
And if we'd have kept ownership of that side, right now you'd have been able to see like Morrison's and Greg's and all those famous landmarks.
Yeah, that's not then.
Look at that Suzuki Jeep there. Imagine. We're just...
Has he got that up? There's no way. Even a normal car would get up here, never mind Taylor.
It obviously has.
It must have been airlifted.
Come on.
It must have been airlifted for authenticity.
Onwards we go. This is the restaurant here before you get up to the chateau.
Would have burnt it off walking up.
On we go. This little scene is for our nieces. If you're watching Hi Girls, that's where you'd want to be if you were here. Some bubble tea. Right, I think we've made it. So it looks to be where you pay. I think it's, how much is it in?
€11.50, so about £9.
Right, there you go, there's the price as adult. It looks like it's gone up recently to €11.50. 11 to 16-year-olds, €7. And kids under 10, free. Included with the price of the ticket is an audio guide, which you scan there to get on your phone in all different languages. And then just around the corner, look at that view. That's got to be one of the most stunning views I've ever seen. Absolutely stunning. You probably can't grasp the grandness of it on the camera. But it's hard to take everything in. Oh, there's a camping site down there with a swimming pool. Why are we staying at that one?
No idea. Oh no.
No, we're definitely not down there.
Where are we? I'm completely in reverse now.
I don't know, but I quite fancy that one. Oh, that's that, yeah. So we are around there. We're over there somewhere.
Yeah.
Because that is a wine place where we passed.
So the boats are over there.
Yeah.
And we're on the other side. Just behind that bridge there, the camping car parks. That swimming pool looks very delightful to want me to...
I can actually see the camping car parks just there.
Can you see Taylor?
No, of course we're at the other side. You see it just there?
Yeah.
That's where we are.
So yesterday, oh my god, that's where we were staying.
Oh yeah, it is, that's where we're staying, just there. Wow. What a view. Just listening to the audio guide.
Perched high up on a cliff at breathtaking heights, the castle acts as a stone sentinel.
Ooh, we can go inside. So this is Beynac at the time of Eleanor of Aquitaine and Richard the Lionheart. It smells foisty.
Yeah.
It smells like it's from the 11th century.
Yeah. In my mind, there's a big long banquet table with pigs' heads and apples in the mouth and all these drunken men eating asparagus and fighting over women. Like you'd be having a dinner and somebody lose an argument and they'd spear somebody else, do you know what I mean?
And after they've eaten their asparagus, they bottle the wee up and use it as aftershave, because that's what they used to do.
Yeah, and then they bring out the café au lait for dessert.
Right, so this map is showing you the British territory. So I've never realised, to be honest, how much of France Britain used to own.
Not just France. Quite
Well, yeah, I know the rest of the world, but I want to...
So what year is that from?
The 100 Years' War is from 1159 to 1259. When you come somewhere like this and Nick's listening to the audio guide, it's saying like it goes back to 1100 and things. You just can't get your head around the time difference and how long ago it was, and like the buildings are still here and the views are still here, but the people have gone. They're just tiny little specks in time.
What you're saying is you're talking about mortality.
Yeah, and that we will be tiny little specks in time as well.
Yeah.
And
even buildings have mortality, but they have a lot longer stretch than we do. We're just here for like a short period.
Yeah, the buildings will remain, but we'll just be a little speck, and that's goes back to what our saying is: every day is best, because we're here for just a tiny little speck of time. Make every day count, eat the cake, be healthy, be kind to everybody, because we're all here for just a tiny little speck of time. And also, I was just talking to a couple behind us who were in a motorhome, and he is at that campsite there, which I think I pointed out earlier with the swimming pool, and he said it was €31 a night, and he said it's the best campsite he's ever been on.
it's that room with the banquet table down the middle.
Well, that's a bit dark in here. They need to work to electric up.
Yeah, see that is all just. But this is literally that banquet table where people would sit and hear the knives, the candles. I don't know if they put the swords while they were eating.
It's just, everything reminds me of Game of Thrones, because it's just like this. Merlin. I wonder how old that tapestry is. It looks very old.
So that's what colour.
I love it in here.
This looks like some kind of chapel.
And you just sit here and look out. What a view to look out onto. Just sat here doing your sewing or whatever they used to do here.
It smells churchy.
Might have been the chapel, I don't know. There's nothing on the walls. That looks a bit narrow. Go on, get in.
It's a toilet.
Oh yeah, bloody hell. I bet that plops straight down into Dordogne.
Well, probably, and you've got more room than that as well.
Oh, nice room. I bet this was their living room. Nice fireplace. So this is the state room, the main building of the whole chateau. Wow, they've got a room all done up as it used to be.
Looks like burnt custard, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Same kind of...
Oh, I smell that. Smell the history.
That's a new rug. That's definitely not an old rug. Look at that. That looks brand new.
It smells historic though, doesn't it? I don't know why I'm whispering. It's just so quiet and...
Why are you whispering? But it smells like churchy.
Yeah.
Like... years of wear on these steps.
So now we are as high, I believe, as we can get.
I'm knackered. The road don't look that far down there. But let's go to the end and have a look. It's literally off the end, vertically down the cliff.
I wonder how many people were thrown off here back in the day. Like one...
Christ
when,
almighty.
oh God.
You better hold on to that camera because I know what you're going to do here.
Let me get me...
You can feel the wind.
Oh my God.
Oh God. Is that a swimming pool?
Yeah, it
It's
is.
a manky one.
Oh my goodness gracious.
People are like dots.
My legs are going to jelly.
I'm having to hold on to this stone. Oh, I can't cope with
I need to get away. It's one of those, you know when you have those dreams where you're stuck somewhere high and you can't get down?
Oh.
That's what it feels like right now. I need to move backwards.
Look down there. That's where we sat. There.
Oh yeah. We've just found an opening which may take us even further up. Is it? Or is it just a room? Oh no, it's just out into a courtyard. Oh. Oh yeah, this is where we came in. Oh no, we came up those stairs there. Yeah.
Oh, you can, but there's a gate stopping you.
Richard the Lionheart's room.
It's decorated as well.
Oh, I love it when they decorate things so you can have a little imagination of what it used to look like.
I can always remember when we went to Sowerby Hall and we saw a Marks and Spencer's bed in it and I left it to feel in. Look at the helmet. Richard the Lionheart's helmet. That's a small bed. Just got to show you, as we're leaving, you can see the chisel marks or the axe marks where they've actually manufactured the door, and it's got these iron rivets that run all the way through it. And look at the thickness of the door. I wonder how many thousands of years that door is. Well, it's at least 1,000 years. And then if you were bad, you get locked in with an iron gate. You having another moment? Oh, the floorboards wobbled then. Little courtyard. Wonder what's over there. Let's have a look. Can't see. Oh, it's like a terrace, like access to the roof. And then look at that. You can just see the Dordogne in the background.
Oh, as the narrator on the audio guide called it, the Dordogne.
Dordogne. It's like Bordeaux. Oh my God! It's like flight from Beynac-et-Cazenac. 9 when they walked to Harrington.
Bit dizzy now after all them stairs going round. The kitchen.
Bit peckish myself. Pheasant.
Oh, a drawbridge down here. I love a good drawbridge.
When have you seen another one?
Well, I don't know really, but let's go over it.
I wonder if they had like starving alligators down there to like
Throw people down.
I would imagine they had like spikes.
There's spikes there, you can see.
Yeah. So the sign for Église Notre Dame is actually the cathedral, well not the cathedral, the church next to it. Someone's getting married, they're just walking past us right now.
Very grand to get married here.
Yeah, can you imagine? Walking up that hill.
Time for a Coca-Cola slushy to cool down.
It's not funny.
Nick was just looking at ice creams and came up on it.
Steam the fridge up and then bash my head on a pissing plant pot. I don't want one now.
Right, we've just paid to get on this boat. Seems the canoes don't seem to be working. Maybe because there's a really strong current.
It's a current.
So we're going to get on this boat instead. Right, we're on board. So as I said, the canoes don't seem to be working today. We had a look and it said some weren't working until the 4th of July, which is not yet. And then others were, but we just can't see any around. So maybe because it's a strong
Well,
current.
the other ones that I looked were actually upstream. So maybe where there's areas where the current's not as strong.
So we got 2 tickets for this and they were, let's see.
They were €9.50 each.
And it's a 50-minute boat trip, and kind lady has just given me some English tour information of what we're going to see.
So it's a non-stop tour. So you basically go around the locations. You don't get to get off the boat. So we're going to go to Beynac. We're here in Beynac. Cazenac, which is what the English king, the English had conquered when they were doing the 100-Year War, and also to Marguerite. So, never heard of any of these places. We'll Google them on the way and show you guys anything that's of interest.
Off we go on the Dordogne.
Et ben nous voilà partis.
Rain must be coming because they're putting the roof out a little bit more. In fact, I can feel rain on my legs. It
looks torrential.
It is raining, yeah.
Really hard, heavy.
Thunderstorms on a boat. How exciting. We've moved seats as it's getting very wet at the front.
Come to France, they said. It's beautiful, they said. Thunderstorms on a rainbow.
We're standing up because this is what's happening to our seats and there's nowhere else to go.
Alors, après, il y a eu les guerres de religion aussi, donc les...
Google Translate is translating her real time so we can read it.
On n'a pas vécu en paix très longtemps.
So looking at the tide and the current, the speed of this current, when we look at the boat behind me and the speed it's running, it's not even revving the engine. We reckon this is why the canoes aren't working, because it will be quite dangerous, especially around the bridge. There's like swirl pools. Usually the water's pretty still and you can see the bottom, but today it's really strong current.
So that bridge there was built to bring the trains in, and it destroyed 2,000 years of shipping industry within 50 years because people could get goods quicker on the train. Time for some wine?
Yeah, definitely, wine and cheese.
The ducks are enjoying this weather, that's
There
for
should
sure.
be a walkway there, but the river levels are so high, hence why it's probably so... I mean, look at the current there, it's pulling everything down. It's a little bit over there.
Yeah, it was an experience.
Right, let's go and find some cheese and wine.
Bless Madge and Matteo, getting a bit of a wash in rain. Wine and ice cream while we wait for the weather to hopefully get a bit better.
We didn't have any cheese, so this is next best thing.
Nice ice cream and wine. That wine is a Merlot Bergerac, very good. So it's just spitting now, it's starting to get brighter, but I think we may be able to dash back on Matteo and Madge as long as it's still working because they've been absolutely drowned, and get back to the campsite, and hopefully Taylor's not sunk in the mud. back in Taylor and it started raining again, but we didn't care because we had an hour's nap. Right, my darling husband, what are you cooking us
So
for
when
our
we
dinner?
were in town, I picked up some tips from one of the local restaurants, Michelin Star, and I copied the recipe and we're having it tonight. It is beans a la toast.
Beans a la toast.
With bacon.
Don't forget me cup of tea.
Also
Ooh la la.
that. Cheers.
Cheers. We're not getting one. Get one.
I asked you, you didn't want one.
I had a cup of tea.
Frig off, cup of tea.
And for dessert, I whipped up this walnut gâteau from the shop yesterday. So it's the same thing as we had last night, without ice cream, unfortunately.
It's like a bamboo band, doesn't it? Oh, it looks a bit dry. You said that last night, though.
We've had it in the fridge, though, haven't we?
Well, that's true.
Because
Nip to the shop and get some custard.
Because it was so hot last night. That's your bit.
Get lost. I'll have the bit that you're not cutting now. That must be yours.
You were in that massive bit, I presume.
Yeah. Looks like parking, doesn't it?
Now, I'm never usually a fan of walnut cake, but last night's changed me because it had lots of cinnamon in and it had all that toffee glaze. So I'm going to try this.
Get that down your mush.
It's a bit hard.
See, you've gone for the big piece. I bet it could do with some vanilla ice cream, couldn't it?
Could do with some flavour.
Time to empty the bog before we go on to our next place.
Lots of flies around here.
Lovely. Right, that's it. The van's all sorted. Everything's sanitised. Everything's cleaned. Everything's filled up. We're on our way to our next destination, which is Sarlat-la-Canéda.
I'm sure that's completely pronounced incorrectly, but never mind. We're going there anyway.
It's supposed to be a beautiful, beautiful town, so we'll see. We're here just 15 minutes down the road and we're parked in a supermarket car park, Carrefour, because they allow motorhomes to stay overnight for free. How good is that? You won't get that in the UK.
Not a chance.
And then there's the supermarket itself, Carrefour, and we're going to go in there later, but for now we're going to go down into town. Today we're walking in, it's just 1 kilometre to Sarlat. Ooh, this looks like a nice street to go and explore.
We were just walking and we went, and next we want to eat here. How can it change from like a street like that to this little plaza type thing, this little square?
Tapas. We do want breakfast though.
Here now, I think this is like the main area.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what's around the corner. Ooh, what's this? Omelette.
Oh no, it's mushrooms.
So you can get breakfast there. Let's have a look around here. Keeps going. It's exactly how we imagined it. But Nick's getting
some Instagram photos. We'll have to add the blue sky later.
So many little streets that just shoot off and we're like, which one should we go down? They look all absolutely amazing. So the church is there and we're going to explore that. Apparently there's a glass elevator in there up to the top and there's a market as well.
Look at a little toy shop here. They're like the Tonka toys. Or the Marvel toys. Is it Marvel? What would they used to call them? Little die casts.
Yeah. Hi Mickey. Hi Minnie.
So we were just sat having breakfast and we connected to the local tourist information Wi-Fi, which is a public Wi-Fi. And I was trying to explain to our friend Kerry about a 100-foot journey that she's never seen. Tried to access the IMDb website and there's evidence there that they are filtering the traffic because there was a problem with the website certificate. So another example of why we use Surfshark, because in public places, whoever's running that Wi-Fi can see everything that we're passing over that network. Connected to Surfshark straight away, straight through. Right, I'm going to try it once I've spread it all over the plate. A little dry.
Dry? It looks well moist.
It's not, it's quite dry, but it's very sweet.
Mine said it came with vanilla, and I wasn't sure what it was. So it's obviously this like
Vanilla cream.
That's lovely, actually.
Is it moist? Is it cinnamony?
It's just really nice. And these, I thought they were just walnuts, but they're like sugared walnuts.
Like caramelised.
Straight across from where we had breakfast is this cathedral, so we're going to have a look around. Right, as you can see, they were doing the Sunday sermon in there, the service, so it was all peaceful and quiet. Obviously, we didn't have a clue what they were saying because it was all in French, but it was just a nice few minutes just to.
You could tell when they were doing the Lord's Prayer because he said a word and they all repeated it.
Yeah, like that, and then he said Amen at the end.
Yeah.
Look at this, Nick. You're gonna like this.
Wait a minute, I'm just translating some French.
Not my cup of tea, this, but
What is it?
fudge, isn't it?
Ooh, I don't look nice at all.
I don't like fudge. Apple walnut.
I will try it though.
Oh.
It's not fudge.
Not keen.
It's not fudge.
French fudge.
It's like jelly.
It's like, what are it called?
Pâté de fruits. It's like a fruit jelly, like one of those jellies that you used to buy your gran. Sugared jellies.
Yeah.
But different flavoured. That's why it was almost transparent. Not nice.
I never thought in this little village we would see the biggest door I've ever seen in my life.
It's like the door to Hogwarts, isn't it?
It's absolutely huge.
It must take 10 people to shut that.
And it's the entrance to the market, so let's go and have a look.
What Farquhar in here?
Farquhar, I don't like that.
I don't like ducks in here.
Right, we've made it to the St. Marie Church, and they have a glass elevator where you can go up and see the views. Right, we've purchased our tickets for the glass elevator up the church. It's €5 each. We've got to come back in half an hour.
It was free with Willy Wonka.
I used to like Burton.
No wonder it went bust. They've got the Sam Smith collection in Winder.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, we've got them in van. We could make those ourselves. Right, it's time to go up the glass elevator, so it's €5 each.
I've got a golden ticket.
And it is €1 for infants and free for children under 6. They get a lot of people in this lift.
Camden, please. On se faufile, voilà. Tout le monde le voit avec son clocher qui est en forme de bulbe un petit peu. C'est normal, c'est l'une des caractéristiques du style baroque. Et pas t'arrives, elle est souterraine, sous nos pieds. En logements sociaux, ce sont des HLM. Alors pourquoi vous ne le voyez pas? Je vous renvoie de dénaturer
the future, isn't it? It's a Star Trek universal translator.
You just need one that fits on your lapel now.
Dans l'eau, il nage. Après, comme c'est Coluche, et c'est un père Jésus qui me l'a dit.
we're now heading to this place here, which is recommended by our friends the Law Greens, who come here. It's one of their favourite places, and they say they like to sit here and people watch.
With an orangina.
What a great spot to people watch. And you can't people watch without a cheese board.
You eat that?
A cheese board is what we've got. What is that?
I don't want stuck in cheese. I wouldn't eat it, but
I don't know.
you try it first.
Yeah, I think so. It tastes nice, whatever it is.
So these things, they're not hot. We used to get them in Shamat in Bedlick, remember? They're right pickly, but they're not hot. I presume they're olives.
There's no butter. What a lovely town Sarlat is. And is it Sarlat? We heard a French person saying it with Sarlat.
Sarlat-la-Canéda.
We've asked AI, Google Gemini, for a few facts about this place. Nick's going to read them off now.
So it's the only place in France that's got the most densely populated protected buildings. It's got 14th century maison, like a house, which we've actually not been in, but we've gone past it. There was quite a big queue at the door. It's known as the Jewel of the Périgord Noir, which is basically the region that we're in. It's known for its old town labyrinth-style streets lined with traditional shops and restaurants. It's got a cathedral which has got mixed different architectural styles,
Which is seen as being.
Yep. The local speciality, and this applies for the entire region, is a lot of truffles, fargois, and walnuts. Walnuts seems to be like a massive thing. Fargois, not so much. Not our cup of tea,
no.
but you do see it absolutely everywhere. Jars of
very
pâté
popular.
and things like that.
Right, so we're now heading back up to where we parked the van at Supermarket Carrefour, and we've got a to-do list, a shopping list.
A massive one.
Yeah, we need to stock up on things, and we're going to see if they've got any camping chairs. Shopping done, now on to our next destination. Which is an LPG gas filling up station. So we've got to fill our gas up for cooking and things. Now, with it being in France, we need a French adapter.
Which I did buy off eBay off Amazon before we left.
So I think it's that one.
But we don't know how to pay.
Well,
Everything's shut.
just press a button. There's a paint station up front, I think.
Lift pump. Put your
Put it
adapter
in.
on. Put it in.
Click it shut.
Click it shut. Fill. Release it with that.
And put it back.
Put it back.
Tunnel.
Really?
So that was a fail because there was nobody there to pay. It wasn't allowing us to do it automatically, so we've come to another one. We're using an app called mylpg.eu to tell us where LPG is, and in France it's called GPL, and we're just pulling into another service station where hopefully we'll be able to get some. Right, so that one word, I did have to go into the shop, leave my card with them, and then come back out, fill it with the LPG gas, and then go back in and pay, which was okay once I realised what I had to do. And whilst I was in there as well, I got an ice pop.
So that is one thing that when we set off on this trip that I wasn't looking forward to trying, doing the LPG thing, because there's not much on the internet about filling up LPG in Europe. I mean, I knew that when we had the gas lolls fitted the tank at the back, that the UK connectors were different to the European ones, and I bought a pack from Amazon with 3 brass ones in it, and that was the first time we'd filled up. Now I know that there's a lot more availability in Europe than there is in the UK, because in the UK they're phasing it out, but that LPG EU app that Leigh told you about is fantastic. But one thing we've just noticed while we've been driving as well is that, as Leigh said, they call it GPL here rather than LPG for some reason, but every services on the motorway that we pass basically has like a sign that says fuel plus GPL, and we've only just noticed it because we didn't know what we were looking for. But I'm glad now we've got that done, but I can't believe that in 2 weeks we've only used, because we had a full tank of gas before we left, we filled it up in Bridlington. I cannot believe that in 2 weeks we've only used €1.71 of gas for all our cooking and all our heating when we've been off grid, which I think is amazing.
And that services were better than Gloucester services back in the UK. It had everything. It had showers, it had like a farmer's market inside, restaurant, cafe, coffee places, bookshop, all sorts of stuff. Alan didn't to get the GPL. I didn't take the camera, so I couldn't show you. And how many miles have we done so far, you said?
1,250 miles.
Since we set off from the lodge.
Yeah.
Tree tunnel.
third one we've seen like this.
Just had the most spectacular views we've had so far. I couldn't get the camera out.
Couldn't stop anywhere.
No, we couldn't stop anywhere, but it was down there. There was like waterfalls and rivers.
Walls, like a bit like Yosemite, wasn't it?
And we're only 3 minutes away from our car park, but we're actually going to the bottom of this now.
We'll see if we can get some...
There's been no like pullover places. You can get like a sense of how far down it is down there.
Oh my god, looking over the edge. Look at the village here.
Look at the village coming up. This is where we're going. And if anybody's seen the 100-foot journey, you may recognise that village. Look at those views.
Is that the Dordogne still?
No, it's I can't read what it says, but it's not Dordogne anymore. Right, we are here at our park up with this stunning backdrop, and the town of the name is
Saint-Antonin-Noble-Val.
Now you say it.
Saint-Antonin-Noble-Val.
Saint-Antonin-Noble-Val.
There we go, that's where we are, and Nick is going to show you around the park up that we've got.
So it's a free park up, and as you can see, there's a lot of motorhomes taking advantage of it. Another Brit there that's parked up. We didn't think we'd see any Brits this far south.
And there's lots of people playing, I forgot what it's called, that thing where they throw
Croquet.
balls.
Croquet.
Something
Croquet.
like that.
Balls? Bowls?
And I was saying to Nick, this is just amazing. This is a free motorhome car park site to stay overnight. They could charge like €10 and people
Don't give them any ideas.
I know, it's fantastic. You don't.
We don't even know if there's any facilities. I mean, they said on the internet that they have toilets and things like
We've not
that.
had a proper look around yet, but
No.
I'm really impressed again. And just look at that.
So look at these. These are like granite rock faces. We're going to get some aerial shots. There's also canoeing just down the bottom as well. Can I tempt you to get into the water?
Maybe tomorrow, but tonight I want some food. I'm bloody starving. We were going to make some food in the van, but then we decided, well, let's just have a mooch out to town.
No. That's not
and
what
have
happened.
a look.
We've necked that bottle of wine that we got at
We've had
the last French Passion.
A couple of glasses of wine, and we thought we can't be bothered making any food.
There's there's like a trickle left in the bottle.
No, there's more than that.
No, there isn't.
Obviously, I don't drink much these days, so I only have half a glass of wine, and I'm absolutely
half a
wrecked.
bottle.
So we're just going to head into town because it's only about 5 minutes away apparently, and see if we can get anything for a meal tonight. So yes, this is the town where they filmed the 100-foot journey, the film. If you've ever watched it, if you've not, go and check it out. It might be on Amazon Prime, something like that. It's streaming somewhere.
It's on Google. We've got it on
Google
because I used my Google rewards and paid for it.
And it's one of our favourite films, one of my mum and dad's favourite films as well. And every time we come around, every time somebody comes to ours and they're like, let's watch a movie, we're like, have you seen 100-foot journey? And if they haven't, we put it on and everybody loves it. Look how French that is.
That wasn't in the movie.
No, well it could be though.
Well, it's not.
You never know.
I do.
So yeah, it's one of our favourite films. It's got Helen Mirren in it, and the guy from East is East who's unfortunately passed away now. It's a very funny film, but it's very French, and it's about cooking, and it's
Even though
just
none of the actors are French.
No, it's a really good film. Well, some of the actors are French, I think.
Only the minor actors.
But not the main ones.
Yeah.
It's a really good film. So we'll show you around later, tomorrow, for us, the proper filming locations.
There's
But
only like 3. It's not like
Yeah.
a massive thing, but they did spend 9 weeks here filming it.
you know how we love
But not
good
just
filming
here,
location.
but there's also a location a bit further down south where the Mumbai restaurant was. It's very CGI, but I've managed to track it down on Google, and we'll show you all that details in the sequence that we're going to do a bit later on. But right now, we're off for food.
Are you sure you know where we're going? We look like to be in somebody's back garden. Oh my goodness, ooh la la. We just turned the corner. And this looks very promising.
Promising for what?
Food and dining and Frenchness.
I think I recognise some of that.
Look at that, €16.
What
Menu. Oh, is this from, oh my
courses?
goodness, is this from the film?
think it is.
We will do it properly in the next vlog.
Where she sits with a mayor
Yeah.
and tries to discredit him.
Oh, listen to it. How vibrant it is and so many people. Bloody hell, there's loads.
Oh my god, I've seen another location as well. Turn around, turn around. I've seen another location. Wait, look at this. €16 for a starter, a main and a dessert. You think they'll fit us in? Oh, he's gone. Right, we've come to a bar. They've got a football match on, lots of English fans here.
So we've decided to be butch, and we've got the
I had to put a disguise on to order that.
the most colourful drink going. It's just an Aperol Spritz, which is quite popular actually in the south of France.
Yeah, you see everybody behind me that's looking at you? They're all looking and thinking, what the hell is he drinking that thing
When
from?
we had Aperol Spritz, that's what I saw it and I thought, yeah,
That's
one of
his
them.
wife.
Because we used to have those when we came into the south of France last year. It's very, let me try it.
Aperol Spritzy.
I think it was Prosecco, sparkling water.
No,
and
just drink it quickly so nobody sees it, please. So when I was at the bar, I was looking at the menu.
it's very nice, this drink.
So when I was at the bar, I was looking at the menu, and a glass of wine is $2.50 for all sizes. No matter what size you order, it's still $2.50. A glass of water is $3.80. So literally, in France, wine is cheaper than water. Made Leigh go back and get another one. How was your experience?
Alright, to be honest, I think there's an England match on or something. Football.
Really?
There's a lot of football hooligans in this bar.
I'm sure they're not hooligans. I'm sure they're just watching a football
Well,
match.
yeah. I mean, but I was paid, and I think England scored or something, and everybody, the bar erupted, and the poor woman almost shat her knickers while she was just giving me a drink. She was like,
Why
why have you let me get drunk? I'm a bit drunk.
What do you mean? Why have I let you get drunk? Can you smell flowers?
Yeah,
It smells nice.
Like,
Now
is
it's
it
nice.
lavender?
No, it's not lavender. It smells of flowers.
I can't see any flowers.
I can smell tikka masala now, though.
We are going to go back into town soon and get something. I'm trying to be sober now.
He's trying to be butch.
I'm just trying to...
He's trying to compose yourself for the camera.
We are going to go into town soon and get something to eat from one of the local restaurants.
We're going to have a birdie nam nam.
Excuse me.
Having a birdie nam nam. Nem nem nem. I want butter chicken.
I love France.
Me too, actually. What did you just say?
I said I might fancy a cafe au lait. That guy's got a massive coffee over there. No. When you're
I'm glad you're clarified.
No, when you're in France and we ask for a cafe au lait, they come and they're like that big, and I'm like,
It's like a sewing thimble.
But that guy over there's got a massive coffee.
You must have a cafe long.
No, but I've asked for cafe longs here as well, and they, instead of coming like that, they come like that.
Well, ask for a cafe grande or a cafe gramond.
Next time I order, I'm going to like Cafe XL, Cafe au lait XL.
You're probably going to buy a coffee.
Just want to summarise our trip so far. So, we've had an ant infestation. We've had the plumbing leak. We've had the plumbing leak, which we fixed, and we're good to go. What the frig's that?
A wave.
Are you pissed?
Nope.
Oh no.
These remind me of the things in Stargazers. Yep, Stargazers. Havana Club. If we lived in France, where are we?
France.
Saint-Antonin-Noble-Val.
Don't even try and pronounce it.
This,
Saint-Antonin-Noble-Val.
yeah, this could be the place where we have our meets like Bazza does in Havana Club.
To be fair, the drinks are as cheap as chips.
Cheap as chips. In fact,
Did I mention that wine is $2.50 and water is $3.80? Get it out of the picture. Wine is $2.50 and water is $3.80. It's literally the place in France where wine is cheaper than water.
Don't try and sound
No, no.
What were you just saying?
I said if we do that. If we don't go back to apartment. Van,
It's like drink the Chateau.
tomorrow we'll be right off. Let me have this orange.
Bit of fruit, sober you up. Another one?
No. Is it time for some food now?
Yeah, I want some birdie nem nem.
So
A birdie nem nem.
No.
I've already picked it.
Stop
Butter
being
chicken.
drunk. Come here.
Wait a minute. Butter chicken
Yeah.
and the beef.
Oh, we're going to share that.
What?
Yeah, we'll share that.
No, we're having two.
Either that or you can cook when we get back to the van.
Butter chicken it is.
So. Oh, look at that dog. It's good for them. It's it looking for them. Anyway.
It looks
It's the dog massacre of France. This is where they filmed 100-Foot Journey.
We've got two people in now.
Oh no, actually. 16 euros for an entree, a plat, and a dessert. I quite fancy that, actually.
What the plat?
Dessert. Main meal.
No, entree is a starter, plat is a main.
Main meal. Dessert is a dessert.
What's a plat?
No, let's have a look.
Yeah, but it looks like crap.
Amande de
Pizza.
chèvre, salad. That sounds alright for me.
Salad is a main, pizza and dessert. That sounds crap.
I just need some food. Let's go in.
Right, oh, it's shut. Well, it was shut before, but... Right, we're in the marketplace. We come for the €16 offer.
And it's not on.
But it's not on.
The waiter looks like Manuel from Faulty Towers.
But,
Bless him.
but the waitress just came and said, the toilets are all at number
She
7.
came up and she said, for your information, the toilets are down there, down that side street. And we're like, it's alright, but I don't want him to go, thank you. It's alright.
Well, I do actually. What is she say?
Where's this water come from? Just appeared.
What does she say about the payment?
I'm looking forward to that €16 menu, but now I've got to decide what I want. And it's quite extensive.
It's very French in here. It's very French.
Quite an extensive menu.
No, it's not. It's pizza.
No, wait a minute. It's multi-use, which I do applaud, actually. It's a menu and it's a placemat.
Yeah, screw that. What are you getting?
I don't know. I fancy pizza, actually.
Is that because there's no choice? It's pizza or nothing else.
Stop it. I was just looking at this menu and I'm like, I don't fancy pizza. But all there is on the menu is pizza. I've come to a pizza place and I'm like, I don't fancy pizza. I'm glad I'm ready for bed.
Right, we've composed ourselves. What are we ordering?
We've ordered a water to sober up. And that's the smallest glass of wine.
Yeah, but it's pretty full. it's pretty full. That's my favourite drink now. That best drink ever.
I'm sorry, but we've ordered 2 pizzas, and they're like this big. I said to Nick we should share one.
Feel a bit dizzy. I'm not feeling well. Feeling a bit dizzy.
Pizzas are massive. We should have only got one. I think I'll be boxing one up to take back, like Mrs. Bazza does in America.
You best Google that then. Unbox.
I'll give you a little tip, guys. If you want to speak French and you can't speak French, right?
Here we go.
Yeah. Just put. Oh, there's somebody behind me. Just put. Oh no, wait a minute. There's waiters coming. Wait a minute. If you want to speak French and you can't speak French, no, shush.
You're full of shit.
Just put "le" in the front of everything. Le glass of wine. Le bottle of water. No, it's true.
The shit.
Le knife of fork.
Oh my
Let's go to Le toilet now. No, seriously.
Louis.
No, stop it.
Christ, that were hard. 15 minutes later, I've explained to him that it's door number 7 for a wee. But we've ordered food. We've ordered 2 pizzas each, and we've ordered some chicken skewers each. Oh God, I've not been this drunk in so long. Probably since the Celebrity Silhouette. This is probably, I think it's my 3rd or my 4th Aperol Spritz. Lee's on a red wine. He's not had anything to drink, properly drink, since New Year's Eve.
I'm a little concerned because I'm looking over there and the pizza's this big. We've ordered 2.
This big.
No, they're real. Seriously, they're massive.
Well, we don't eat them, we'll take them back for tomorrow.
Oh my God, they're coming. Oh no. He's taking it somewhere else. Oh no, they look really good. I mean, we are in.
Right, anyway,
we are in France. The pizza should be good.
Pizza's a friggin' Italian.
We're quite close to Italy, to be fair.
Oh my God, this is my new favourite drink. What are you having?
No, I like these.
Those tiny glasses that are full to the brim.
I'm not quite sure if anybody can tell us in the comments below. Like, whenever I ask for a Pinot Noir in France, they look at me like I've asked for like a piss in a bucket. And they're like, Pinot Noir. So I say, Merlot? And they're like, yeah, oui, Merlot. So I'm sure some must.
Gonna be drink.
You've got to pronounce it right. You've got
No,
to pronounce it right.
I don't know why.
Pinot Noir.
Oh, I always say Pinot Noir. And it does sound French, doesn't it? But
You don't. You sound like you're from friggin' Yorkshire and you say
Pinot Noir.
Pinot Noir, please.
anyway,
It's like hamburger and fries, please.
nice mellow.
You're making me want a wee.
Don't fill in that.
Where have you got that? Where have you got that glass from?
You've got one there.
Oh, what are you doing? You fill that toilet in that. You fill the toilet in the camper van. If you fill the toilet in the camper van, we've nowhere to empty it for 2 days. You're annoying me now. Oi, if you
Stop it. No, it's
was that the starter?
these French fries.
French.
Nice.
Oh, Fritz.
The French fries, because we're in France, they're just fries. They're not French fries. They're fries. Seriously, this is the starter, and this is.
I'm being serious now.
We've ordered 2 pizzas as well. This is amazing, actually. I really like the look of this.
That's yours. I didn't even order it.
Wow, this place is great. We've ordered a starter, which looks like a main meal with French fries, but because we're in France, they're just fries. And that's yours. Chicken kebab.
What pizza did they order?
And then we ordered 2 pizzas. I ordered the 4 cheese, which that looks like it. And then Nick seems. Nick seems to. Nick seems to. I can't get it. Nick seems to have ordered a cucumber pizza. A cucumber pizza. A cucumber pizza. Oh, enjoy.
Oh. I've got to say.
So this is why they filmed 100-foot journey.
We'll do that tomorrow. We'll do that tomorrow. But where are you going? It's down here. I've got to say, that was the most disgusting thing I've ever eaten in France.
My pizza was very nice.
Mine, cucumber pizza, it tasted like, it was like
Cucumber?
a Hendrix. Well, yeah, it tasted like a Hendrix. It was utterly disgusting. But his was nice. I had half of his, but I left half of mine. So, and, oh, pizza oven there. And, oh, that's where the toilets are, number 7. We're on our way back to Taylor now. And,
I need to sleep.
I think I need to sleep as well. I've drunk far too much, he's drunk far too much, and we've giggled far too much, but it's been fun, and who cares? Every day is best, sod it.
France!
We've drunk Saint-Antonin-Noble-Val. What are them big slugs?
Are we going the right way?
I'm not sure. We came this way, I'm sure we did. Shall I set sat nav?
Yeah. Join us on the next vlog where we search out the filming locations from a 100-foot journey and we see how my head feels the day after.